Rob in Tennessee. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, man, it's actually Bob, but it's all good.
Oh, Bob, I read it wrong. My bad.
It's all good, man. Man, I've been working on this for a week, and I've changed it 50 million times. Real quick shout out to my buddy Ray in Maryland. I texted him to let him know there was actually a band called Bible Black way back in the day with Andy Duck McDonald in it, back in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he's the guy who played in Blue Cheer for a really long time after that. It's a band called Bible Black. But anyway, shout out to the guy in Colorado that just called out Cozy Powell, because that's who I had for the Thunder
Great one.
behind the drum kit.
Yes,
Absolutely
Cozy was
amazing.
the drummer's drummer back in those days. He was. Do you know who Cozy Powell was?
No, just when you both said it again, I'm like, I need
played
to...
in Rainbow, Michael Schenker Group. There was a point where Emerson, Lake and Palmer was ELP, Emerson, Lake and Powell when Carl Palmer wasn't doing it. So Cozy Powell was a super in-demand, incredible, super hard-hitting drummer who sadly died in a car accident, I believe, on the Autobahn in Germany. He was driving very fast, had an accident, he died in a car crash.
Yep. In fact, I caught Emerson, Lake and Powell at the Meadowlands in '86.
Yeah, I do remember that. Absolutely. That was... they were like, did you just give him the gig because his last name ended with a P? But no, because he's Cozy Powell.
Yeah, and he didn't disappoint at all. I mean, you really didn't miss Carl Palmer. He was amazing. And Carl Palmer was in Asia at the time. That's why they had to get Cozy Powell.
Oh, right. Okay. All right, so Bob, did you give us your band? Did you give us everyone?
No, man, I got Cozy Powell behind the kit. I got Greg Lake on bass. Because they just sounded great playing together on guitar, and he can also give you a vocal, as could Greg Lake. Greg Lake could give you a vocal, and my guitarist can give you a vocal, Leslie fucking West.
There you go. Leslie West. Leslie has not come up. I loved Leslie. I told the story many times. Leslie gave me this guitar in my studio in New Jersey. It hangs right above my head every day. He signed it to me, the Mississippi Queen guitar. Leslie West does not get, thank you, Bob. Leslie West does not get the attention or the credit he deserves for being a guy that has influenced so many guitar players, from Eddie Van Halen on down. They'll all tell you how much they loved Leslie West, and what a character. Yeah. And a guy that worked right up to the very end. I mean, most people, when they know Mountain, they think Mississippi Queen and that riff alone, obviously. But Leslie was a larger-than-life character, and right to the very end, a character and a fun guy and super influential player.